Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and today we're going to be talking about what's not working versus gratitude and how these two concepts can make or break your vibration. Let's get into it. Let's start with what's not working. So, what is it in your life that isn't quite working? Are you trying to lose weight and get healthy and you just aren't being able to stick to your diet or your workout? Are you having trouble in your relationship? Maybe there's a communication breakdown. Is there problems at work where you're making mistakes? Could it be that you can't make ends meet? Anything like that. Think about all the things in your life that just aren't working. And a good exercise that you can try is to pause this video, get out a piece of paper, and I want you just to write everything down on that paper that isn't working in your life. Go ahead and do that and then come back. Okay, welcome back. Now, I want you to tell me, how do you feel after writing that list of things that just aren't working in your life? Let's check in with our vibe and find out where we're at. Do you feel like you've kind of went down a few notches as far as the way you were feeling prior to watching this video after making that list? Do you feel maybe a little worry, or can you pinpoint some anxiety coming up or frustration? Maybe you feel a little anger or irritation about things that aren't working in your life. Well, that is what happens when you focus on all the negative things in your life and all the things that aren't working. Now, there is always a time where we want to sit down and take inventory of our lives and figure out what we need to change and tweak. But not every single day is that something that we need to focus on and make that our main focus. Because as you can see from making your list, that can really bring down your vibration or your mood. And you're going to find yourself in these low level emotions of fear and worry and doubt and irritability. And we don't want that. So now I'm going to teach you how to get out of that kind of vibrational frequency and raise it up so that you can be happier, be in a better mood, and attract better things into your life. All right, now let's talk about gratitude and how I use gratitude in my life. So, gratitude for me is a daily practice. It's not just once a year when Thanksgiving comes around and we want to be thankful and tell people how grateful we are for things in life. This is a daily practice that I do every day in order to raise my vibration and to start my day off on a high note by focusing on the things that are working in my life and that I am grateful for. So some things that I'll usually write down, it could be anything for you, but for me, it's usually something like I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the relationships that I have with my family. I'm grateful for the health of my family. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my mind and how it helps me figure out things. I'm grateful for who I am as a person. I'm grateful for quiet, and I'm grateful for the present moment. I may write down things like I'm grateful for the freedom that I have in life, the freedom to run my own business, and the freedom to make these videos at home, and the freedom to make money on my own. I may say things like I'm grateful for people who are kind, and I'm grateful for people who are open and accepting and non-judgmental of people. And then sometimes I'll get a little materialistic and I'll say I'm grateful for money because money is a good thing and money is what gives us the ability to help people and to provide for our families and to give our families and ourselves the things that we need in life so we can be healthy and happy. And I may say I'm grateful for my home. I'm grateful for my decor. I appreciate the colors. I appreciate how my living room makes me feel. I may even think about the views that I have outside. I'm grateful that I can see the lake from my living room. I'm grateful for the palm trees on my back deck. It could be anything. You can just go on with a rampage of appreciation. You could say things like, I'm thankful that I was able to pay my bills this week. I'm thankful that I don't have a lot of debt. You could say anything like that, anything that you are actually grateful for. I'm grateful for the sunshine and I'm grateful for the warmth of the sunshine. And I know we're in Georgia right now, and I know it is super hot, and a lot of us are sick and tired of the sunshine. But there is going to be a time in the winter where you're going to yearn for that sunshine, and you're going to yearn for that warmth, and you're going to wish it was here. And so it's weird how sometimes you can't be grateful for something until it goes away for a time, or until you lose it. You ever lost something and then found it, and we're so grateful when you found it, maybe a set of keys or some money. Or even a person. We can go without a person for a while, and then when we come back into their presence, we're so very grateful for them and the value that they bring to our lives. So we can be grateful for anything. So what I want you to do now is the same exercise that you did with the what's not working exercise. I want you to get out another piece of paper, and I want you to write a list of all the things that are working out in your life, and all the things that you are grateful for, and all the things that you value in life, and everything you love about your life. I want you to write down all those good things and actually feel grateful for them as you write them down. So pause this video, do that little exercise, write them all down, and then come back. Okay, welcome back. Now, I want you to tune in to your vibe. Let's do that little vibe check. And after you wrote down all of your rant of appreciation and gratefulness of things in life, I want you to check in and see how you feel. I'm pretty sure your vibe has went up and you've aligned with the vibrational frequency of gratitude. And gratitude is a really high vibe. It's a really high mood. And that is the vibrational frequency that we want to align with first thing in the morning, before we head to work, before we start our day. We want to get our vibe up as high as we can, because we know whatever we put out into the world is what we are going to attract back to us. So we want to attract things that match up with gratitude. We want to attract all the good things in life and not all the things that aren't working. We don't want to focus on everything that isn't working. We want to focus on the things that are working. And we want to use logic and reason and realize that the things that aren't working, we're going to set a plan in place and we're going to fix those things. And those things will work out. But we don't have to stay laser beam focused on them and stay in worry and doubt and fear throughout the day. We can just trust that everything's going to work out and that we are capable of figuring things out. And this is all part of the human experience, and it is all part of the process. And we can rest happy in that, and we can be grateful in that, because not only are all the things that are going good for you going to make you feel grateful, but down the road, all these things that aren't working out for you, I promise you, they are going to be things that you're grateful for eventually. Because let me tell you, every bad thing that I judged as bad in the moment that happened in my life and that I felt very terrible about in the moment, that I feel like this is the end of everything, how can anything good come out of this? It has always come out to be a really positive experience. In hindsight, of course, it's very hard for us to see the positive when we're in the storm and when we're in the drama and when we're in the pain. But eventually, once we come out of the pain, when we trust and we get in a state of gratitude for even things that haven't happened yet, there's a lot of times where I will be grateful and say things that haven't happened yet. Like, I'm grateful for the money that's coming my way that I haven't received yet. I'm grateful for the relationships that are coming my way that are a perfect match for me. I'm grateful for the new clients I'm going to have. I'm grateful for things that, just haven't came into my life yet. And so you can also be grateful for things that haven't shown up yet, because you can have faith and trust that they are going to show up. So even the things that aren't working later on down the road, you'll see how they forced you to learn things that you didn't know before. And they are your teachers, and they will teach you things that you wouldn't have learned had you not went through it. They will force you out of your comfort zone. They will force you to make decisions that you wouldn't have made. Now, we can make all of these decisions beforehand, but sometimes some of us need a little boot and we need a little kick in the butt to get going. And it doesn't have to be that way, but that's the way it is sometimes. But a lot of times, these negative experiences, is what we label negative, are really positive experiences. And you can see that later on down the road. And I'm sure you can think of times in your life where that has been the case. I have many times, many negative, painful experiences that later on have shown up to be a really positive experience. But the point of this video is to get you focused on all the things that are working in life and all the things that you do have in life. Every day, I want you to do this exercise and write down all the things you're grateful for every day. And I want you to set yourself up for a happy mood first thing in the morning and success, because that's just going to build momentum from there. It's easy to start from a place of gratitude and build upon that in order to keep your vibe up. But it's really hard to go from a place of worry and fear and doubt and irritability and start building your vibrational frequency on that. It takes a lot longer, and you're not even guaranteed that you'll get up to the level that you want to be at, and you may and you will start attracting more of the same frequencies that you're putting out, such as things that feed off of doubt, fear, worry, anger, things like that. So it's very important that you go in and check your vibe, and this is one of the tools I use to be able to raise my vibration. And I just wanted to take a few minutes to share it with you guys. And that's all I have for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. We will see you guys next week. Goodbye.